going on, good people? Welcome to this week's episode of Everyday People, Everyday Conversations. I'm one of your co-hosts, Tiffany D. Collins.
And I'm your girl, Tiffany Tifco Joseph, and I'm dropping nuggets tonight.
I'm your girl, Anika Roseboro, better known as...
Nico Rico!
And what up, peeps? This your guy, Vashawn, holding it down for the men and all the bros out there.
So make sure you all stay tuned until the end of the show, and make sure you chime into our hot topic and our main topic.
Yes, indeed. And go on Facebook, like, share our page, Everyday People, Everyday Conversation. You can also go on YouTube and look at some of our episodes at Epic Talk Show. That's EPEC Talk Show. And you can also Google us, hashtag Epic Talk Show.
And if y'all want to just catch up and see what we're doing, all you have to do is go over to Epic Podcast on IG. We all over the world.
Listen up, y'all. So y'all already know what time it is. It's Monday. It's after 7. So y'all already know what that means. Head on over to your kitchen. Head on over to your refrigerator and get you whatever refreshing beverage that you like, so that you can have a two-way conversation with us. All right.
All right.
Refreshing beverage do you have over there?
Because clearly something got me a little tongue twisted over here. Refresher.
Oh, man. Yes, indeed.
So, y'all, what's going on? How was y'all's weekend?
Man, my weekend was ended in a bang, y'all.
Oh, yeah?
And literally with a bang.
With a bang.
Yes, Lord. I was cooking in the kitchen, and my floor got a little wet, and I went to sit down on my bar stool, and the rest, y'all just make up the story.
Oh, no,
wow.
The bridge came falling down.
I'm done, Tiff.
And I was like Free Willy rolling on that floor.
Tiff.
But like the third day, he got up with all power in the hand.
Oh, man.
Right. So like I said, my week, I think it knocked my shoulder back in place.
Oh, man.
Yes,
I went straight in the room and lifted my hand up. I said, oh, okay. All right, Jesus. You know.
You be styling and profiling in these different glasses, boy.
Oh, yeah. I love
big frames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I can get away with it because I got a big head.
Oh, Lord.
So I can wear these big frames. You know, y'all with them little heads, y'all can't do
the little
this,
peanut
okay?
heads, huh?
Yeah, y'all stay bite.
Oh, man. But check this out. I was, perusing online as usual earlier today, and I saw an article. I don't know how true it is, but I got to put it out there that Stephen A. I can't think of his last name, but Stephen A. the commentator. I don't know if y'all know.
Everybody know about Stephen A.
Yeah, him. So
you're gonna mess him up if you say the last
name. Yeah,
he's
he's known to say something about Kobe Bryant's wife, widow, Vanessa. Talking about it's a scandal going on that she's like financial troubles after all of that stuff that she's been left with that Kobe left her. Big scandal with her, like misappropriating his the funds and stuff, dwindling the money. And both mothers are, even her mom and Kobe's mom are suing her, because they were saying that Kobe has things in place that will take care of them for the rest of their life. But they haven't seen too much of their money, if any. What y'all think about that? Y'all heard anything?
Yeah, I don't know if this is a fact or faux.
Me either.
But I think that she was very wrong for not giving Kobe parents nothing.
Right.
And and it's so easy to do, y'all. People think when you get all that money, when the more money you get, the more bigger things you buy, and you can easily misappropriate. You have
more
to
money,
do.
More problems.
That's right.
Yeah, it's so much easier to just do the right thing.
Right. Do the right thing.
Yeah,
do the right thing.
And also all his business ventures. Some of his partners are pulling out of those deals and everything. But before Kobe passed, and they did say that him and his mom was like a stranger. They weren't on talking terms.
They wasn't on talking terms because of his wife. Because they did not want him to
marry her.
So that's why. But in terms of good parents, they were excellent parents to
Kobe.
Oh yeah, and that was the catalyst behind him being great as he was. And the world knows that. It's a documentary out there. Mother and father was very much a part of him becoming the great person he is.
Wow.
Was. So I just tell you what, these kids who gonna help you, because I know mom-in-law ain't gonna help now. Y'all
Wow.
poor.
Oh man.
So it's so important, y'all, when you get ready to leave, to when leave this earth, just get your affairs in order. And so many black people, when they died, they didn't have their affairs. Prince, he died, he didn't have a will. Michael Jackson died, he didn't have a will. Angie Stone died, she didn't have a will. So you got to will the stakes and do the things. Yeah, black people don't take care of their business. That's the reason why we don't have generational wealth, because we don't think about our legacy. I guess we think we're going to live forever.
Yeah, but because I don't have one either. So I know I need to get my stuff in order, but I don't have
and
one.
it's never too early, to start talking about that, because everybody think, you can, to me, like I was listening to Priscilla Shira one day, and a lot of times we think, okay, if you're 25, oh, you got all the time in the world, but that's based on perception, because let's say you 25, but you die at 35, you pretty old at 25. You ain't got but 10 more years left, so you don't know how long you got left on this earth. It's never really too early to start getting your affairs in order. Because I'm 39, but if I live to 90, I'm still young. But if I'm 25, a little 35, I'm old.
But as early as you get your, the earlier you get your will, the cheaper it be.
Yeah.
And
get some life insurance.
It's like life is just like life insurance.
Just like life insurance. Don't wait till you get diagnosed with something and then, let me go get some life insurance. Then they're gonna look at you like you're crazy. Because now you're liability.
Oh, this is, and Tamika says, when I purchased my home the first time, I created my will. It's so important. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because if you, especially when you're that age, that's a perfect time, especially if you're married. Because if you're married and if that other spouse, if you depend on that other spouse to maintain your bills, house note, if they die, that will cause a hardship. So you need to insure them.
If you don't have anything. A lot of people probably don't create wills because they feel that they don't have nothing to leave.
Well, at least get an insurance policy.
Well, okay, yeah.
But I tell you what, if you don't leave a will, the little things that you do have going to the state.
Oh, I can't have the state taking my stuff.
You know what I'm saying? It don't just automatically go to your kids. Your kids have to go to probate. There's a long drawn out position. Thing. It's horrible.
So
and people will be fighting them. You'll be surprised how people act over your money when you're gone.
Now go ahead. What you saying, Nika?
I was gonna say, if y'all don't do nothing else on this show tonight, go ahead and go get a will.
Get your house
so important.
in order.
I be putting it off. I be like, I'll do it next week, and I'll do it the week after. When that week comes, I'll do it later.
And that's how the infamous fish fries come into place.
GoFundMe's and all of that. And nothing against that, but I mean, come on, like we gotta just do a better job of taking care of our business. Like all this other stuff that you investing in, man, you can get you a life insurance policy and pay less than $40 a month.
Life insurance policy will. And at this day, people are saying that the will is not even the right place to go. It's a trust that you need to be looking into.
Yeah, if you get a trust fund, you won't have to pay property tax.
Or your children have to go through all that probate and going to court and paying all that money because it automatically goes over.
Yeah, and like I say, you had like a piece of land. You can have that land. You don't have to pay no property taxes there. Oh, it's straight up yours. If you sell it, if you sell it, all profits go to you. You know. But I wouldn't sell it. I mean, not paying property taxes, just lease it.
The king says also, your house doesn't go automatically to your spouse or kids. Definitely check on that. And Tamika says people don't talk about death until it happens, and most don't talk about the importance of a will. My kids joke and say, "What would I leave?" But I guarantee to leave them the home, if nothing else.
But I do. Good. But I can tell you this: if you don't have a will, and you don't have a will in place, then all of your assets will go to your surviving spouse.
Okay.
So, that is a fact.
Yeah, that stuff gonna go into litigation. Cause boy, look at what Prince. Oh man, he didn't have a will, and man, they kids. This people were going at it.
Yeah.
Sherman Hemsley, George Jefferson. Yeah.
Well, George Jefferson, he died in debt.
Yeah, he did. I don't know why they wanted all that, but
he still wanted his money. They took it. And that's one thing about Uncle Sam. He don't care about you dying.
What?
He gonna still
get what's due to him.
He getting his money.
Yep.
So we as black people, we got to do better And if there are other races, I can speak for black people because I know how many fish fries I came to. But there are so many insurances that you can have. You can have your mortgage insured. If something happened to you, that they'll pay off the house. You can have almost everything. If you can insure your leg, if your leg is what's benefiting you, you can insure your arm if you're a quarterback. You can insure everything. And insurance is just that. Insurance in case something happens. And in life, things are going to happen. God promised you that. That this life will be filled with things. So don't be surprised. Be ready.
Right.
Yeah, I say get life insurance, but still had those fish fries, man. That fish be so good.
Yeah, don't it?
That fish be good and hot. For real, man.
Yes, y'all. But y'all,
what other hot topics we got?
Listen, guys, are they coming back? Y'all know our Democratic political front. They have went to Chicago, right?
Yeah. They had protection under the state of Illinois.
Yes, and they welcome them there. If y'all not watching the news, our president asked our governor Abbott to rezone. What is it?
Redistrict
excuse me.
The county lines, counties and whatever,
so that he can get 5 more seats in the Republic. That way, in November, the Democratic Party won't be able to win. Okay, and
in the midterms.
Yeah. And he know he's gonna lose. With all this rigmarole he got going on, he know he's gonna lose. So he came up with this grand scheme to redistrict these things. Will make it impossible for the Democratic people and the indigenous and black, yellow, brown, red, green people to let their voices be heard. And so our people left, and they Democratic Party left, and they in Chicago. They treating them well. If y'all want to donate, y'all can donate to help them because they're not getting paid while they're doing that, and they're fighting for us. They're fighting for the things that we need, and need. And if we don't, we're gonna see Jim Crow like never before. We'll see that part of history that we used to read about. We're gonna see it happen in this time.
Yeah, but then on the flip side of it, I'm glad now most Democratic states they're doing the same thing the Republicans doing now. So California and New York said as soon as Texas does it, they're going to do theirs and redistrict theirs for Democrats still. I ain't gonna say still to get more seats. I think about 5 more seats, and then the Republicans they're gonna have 5 or 6 more less seats. Like I say it's about time. I mean, exactly. How can the Republicans get mad at the Democrats? They do the exact same thing.
And they trying to get the federal government and involved to go get them. And
that's crazy, right?
They said that they'll come back, but they just have to talk about other issues and not go directly into their redistricting.
Yeah,
that's just bananas. And I just can't believe Greg Abbott sat up there in that wheelchair and with a straight face and was like, if they don't come back, when they do come back, I'm gonna do it again and again. Call them cowards. No, you're a coward because Texas, and as long as it's been Texas, we've always done things on our own. We never let no president, no what other people do affect us or change. That's the reason why we did so well.
Right.
When other cities was going bankrupt and stuff like that. But if you're gonna let this president come in and tell you what to do in our great state of Texas, we don't want you no more. Just roll, New Just slide his ass right out.
So
we need somebody with a backbone.
Yeah.
So when when his threats didn't work, he tried to play on their sympathy and talking about y'all need to come back so we can vote on a bill to help the infrastructure of the people that had the flood. But if y'all would have passed that freaking bill months ago, years ago, we didn't have to have another bill to come back to and vote on, according to Gene Wu. So get on your jobs, Republicans.
Yeah, and quit trying to cheat. And quit trying to cheat. Just let the best man win. That's what the democracy is. We don't want to be ruled. We don't want to be ran. We don't want to be told what to do. We don't want the elite people, the high class people, the 1%ers to dictate what we should do in our life. Everybody got to get a fair portion of how we want to live and do it. Y'all can't. We don't want to go to dictatorship.
And black folks are not going back to them fields picking nothing.
Kenya wants to know, what do you guys think about what he's doing in DC?
Oh yeah, he's letting the feds come in and take over the whole city like the local
military.
police don't even matter.
Mhm.
He want the feds to take over the city. Something about crime or something he was saying. I'm like, man, he's trying to create a diversion. He's trying to get people to stop thinking about those Epstein's files, probably. So it's crazy. I can't believe they even weaponize the federal government to even do that. Good.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and take that.
But yes, indeed. So I guess y'all. So we about 16 minutes in. Y'all ready to go ahead and chime on into our main topic?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, which is
love after loss, timing, tendencies, and boundaries.
Boundaries.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. We got 3 in 1.
Let's talk about it.
Oh man. Oh, I say, man. I mean, not right off. You know, I mean, if you start dating like right off, I say maybe within the month, then it's gonna look suspicious.
Yeah. I'll tell y'all this, you know, everybody who knows me knows that my stepfather died. Actually, it's going to make 10 years on the 13th of this month that he's passed away. It took my mama 5 years before she even like thought about dating. And then like somewhere like around 2020, she started like, you know, testing out different sites and all of that. It took her 7 years to really get serious with somebody else. So, and that's after being married for like 16 years. So that's, even if she would have did a little sooner, probably would have been okay. But my mama basically waited 7 years before she started seriously dating somebody. And people that just be up and just already doing it like a month afterwards, I kind of question, like, were you in love with that person? Like, I don't know. What y'all think? Like, what's a good time frame do y'all think?
Oh man, it's hard to say. I mean, it differs. It depends on the person, you know. But like I say, if for everybody within the first month, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't recommend that for anybody.
That's to me.
You know, I would say at least I don't know, but anywhere from 3 to 6, definitely 6 months,
at least a year. Like,
I don't think it's a set time.
Men ain't gonna wait, you know, that long for that. You know, no year.
What if you find someone like love at first sight?
Again?
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to say because I don't see. I think I see more women will get married first before men. It's just my opinion, you know. And from some of the guys that I know, you know, that's why I say that. What do y'all think about that statement?
Men. No jab to men, but
yeah, she about to jab us, y'all.
No, a lot of men that I see can't really function being by themselves. Like, women are more okay with, from my experiences, women are more okay being single than men are. Like I said, there is no way a man would have waited 7 years like my mama waited.
Right.
Like, a man cannot be by himself. Like,
she's right. Statistics show that.
I kind of agree with that. No, that's only because most of these new guys, new young men, are like that. Most people in my generation, older, not like that. Who are independent. We're mama boys, but we're still independent. Nowadays, I mean, guys, they so used to their mom taking care of it, they have their girlfriends taking care of them while they at home still playing video games.
Yeah.
So I can't get mad about that, but not all men, but yeah, the majority, I would say the younger generation.
Yeah.
Can you say, all I know is if I pass V.O. better, that's funny.
At least they single, at least like mourn me a little bit. Now, if I was married and I was to die, I wouldn't necessarily want my husband to just mourn me forever. But if we were married for 20 plus years and you don't at least mourn me at least one of those years, I probably would turn over in my grave.
Will you be hunting him?
If I could, I would. Because I'm just like, you telling me 20 years and you can just move on that fast? Like, I would say if we was married, mourn me for at least a year. After a year, hey, move on. But mourn me for at least a year. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Studies do show that 64% of men will remarry faster than women.
You say men, really?
Men, yeah. Men,
That's shocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want you to mourn me for about a year.
All, it's
at
like
least.
you all
Need somebody
to take care, daily care.
Mm-hmm.
More so than women. Women can be independent. But you all need somebody probably to cook.
I can't dispute that. I can't dispute that because most men, like I just said, most nowadays that's how they roll, and they think that shit is normal. Oh, sorry, Nika, I don't mean to curse. They think that, and I think they think that stuff is normal. But I say, man, get up, get out, man, get your own.
And y'all, let's just pause for a brief moment. That was Tiff's doctor who was calling her, so. We're just going to keep her lifted. We don't know what that was about, but that's why she had to step away. So, for those who are viewing, just please keep her lifted as we will also keep her lifted.
Yes, indeed.
But yes, indeed, y'all. Mourn me for at least a year.
At least a year?
At least. Mourn me for about a year.
Well, how would you know if it only takes 6 months? How would you know?
I mean, I wouldn't know, but I'm just saying, I would just think, if that was a way, if my spirit man would see it, you know what I'm saying? And my spirit man probably wouldn't care because I'd be in glory, just enjoying my heavenly treasures. I probably wouldn't even care what's going on down in this earth. But if I had the capacity to care or feel, I would be like, dang, he didn't want me at least a year. And I know it, but once I'm in heaven, time is not a thing. So I probably won't even know how long he mourned because time is only a thing down here. Yeah. Ain't no time in heaven. So I don't know, but if there's a way for me to tell, I would be like, dang, he didn't at least mourn me for a year. I would be like, did he love me?
Well, what signs might show that you're ready to date again?
You're horny.
when you stop being like, so it took my mom years to stop. It took her years for her to stop wearing her wedding ring. Mm-hmm. So when she stopped wearing her wedding ring,
that when she was ready.
I kind of knew, okay, she may be ready to start dating or whatever. But when you stop like mourning the loss of your ex or your spouse, I feel like that's probably a good sign that you will know.
Yeah.
Yes. So looks like Tiff is gonna come on and join us back.
Bye.
She back.
Come on.
We solicited some prayers for you in your absence, ma'am. Thank you. We know God gonna take care of whatever that is.
Yes, He is. Come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, we while you were gone, we were basically just talking about, how long do we think is okay for, if a spouse was to die, how long should you mourn, and what time frame do you think is too fast to move on?
Well, basically, nobody has a number for that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, it all depends on the relationship you have. Sometimes some people glad he gone or she gone. Glad he or she gone.
Yep.
Like shoot, and somebody already on park waiting for him to drive right, go to the upper room.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I just said that would be suspicious. But like within 1 month, that is very suspicious. But yeah, it is understandable.
And we were also saying
people are grieving and they are looking for anything to help them with the pain. Somebody, but then you got to be aware of that. That's called a rebound.
Pity sex.
We were also saying too how statistically it shows men cannot be by themselves. They can't be. So they can't be by themselves.
But you know why, huh?
Yeah,
they need somebody to take care of them.
Yeah, but like and we was gone too. I was saying how my mom, it'll be 10 years on the 13th that my stepdaddy has passed. It took her 7 years to start seriously dating somebody else.
She had a good husband.
She had a good husband. Yeah. It took her 7 years.
I know a lot of women that said, I prayed and asked God for a good husband and he gave me one and I'm not going to chance it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if God, you gave me one good husband in this lifetime, I'm not going to remarry. So y'all men, if y'all don't want y'all women to remarry, be good to them. And women, if you don't want them, I ain't going to say that about men because, that we, like Richard Pryor. It's cold out here. Her put it in the dirt. Get to the dirt part. It's cold out here. 0 degrees out here. Get in the ground.
She wouldn't get married again, honestly. She said, but she would date here and there after a year or so.
Bullshit.
Yeah. She gonna
ooh, my chains and everything.
But basically,
we come back and I'll be up in heaven eating some milk and honey.
Can dating too soon hurt the grievance process? You think?
It all depends
because
on
if
that
you-
person.
But if you dating, I mean, you're not gonna really be grieving unless you alone. But most of the time, if you're dating with
the
that person, you're
grieving
not
process
gonna be.
is normally when you by yourself.
Mhm.
But when you have somebody to fill that void, it keeps you going.
Yeah, it's like moving forward.
Yeah.
But you still have to have time to grieve too.
That's what it is. Just
Yeah.
take the
So
time
how
to
much
grieve.
time?
It just varies. It depends on the person.
Depends on the person.
Mm-hmm.
If you it just depends on the person or how long it takes
Some
you to
people
grieve and
just
get
the
over
married
people.
type.
Yeah.
You the married type? If you were married and your husband died, would you date?
It probably would take me a while.
It'll take a while.
Heck, it's taken me 40 years to really get serious about somebody, period. So I can imagine if I get married. I can imagine if I get married, you know. How long did it take me to get over that if something was happening to my
man.
husband?
But I
So-
tell you what, ain't nothing
You ain't never married no more.
ain't nothing more attractive than a married person.
Yeah.
That's when everybody wants you. You're gonna be like,
Mhm.
where all y'all was when I was looking.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
how they gonna do you.
Mhm.
Watch, I'm telling you, it never fails. But anyway,
Yeah,
I-
as soon as she gets somebody.
yeah, that's when everybody gonna come and
start
can't.
coming.
Yeah, you know, I was talking.
I was seeing,
Yeah, you know, I wanted to date
where
you.
been, and all that.
That's
But,
how it always be.
My thing of it is, the Bible say, "To death do you part."
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it is okay to remarry
Yes,
once
okay.
your significant other passed. But I do know that men remarry quicker or date quicker than women do. Most time women they play nurse, they've been cooking and cleaning, and now they get in the Christian groups and go on trips and they doing them.
Yeah.
And they they love the freedom.
That's basically what my mama been doing.
Mhm.
You know, doing her.
Uh-huh.
And even dating, she's still doing her. You know.
Enjoying her freedom.
Why
Yeah.
do women often wait longer or stay single?
Because they tired of being a maid and a doctor and a nurse and all that kind of stuff. They don't want them. They don't want another. You've seen it in Waiting to Excel.
I know one thing my
I
mama
don't want
said.
another.
My mama said like early on, maybe
Oh,
like a couple of
man.
years, you know, when it's, you know, after my stepdad had passed, you know, I asked, I was like, Mama, are you ever gonna, you know, get married again? She said, I don't know, because I don't want the possibility of bearing another husband. So I think also they could be a fear factor because she's buried.
PTSD.
They were so young. My mama was 47, my stepdad was 49. So she was young when she buried her husband. So she's like, I don't want to go through that again.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's understandable.
But I heard it's a pain. It's a pain. I've seen people grieve themselves to death. You know, but like up in my age, I don't know if I would remarry. You know,
Mhm.
I mean, I got so many things that I'm a part of, and I love. I love my acting community. I love what I do. I think I have enough to fill any type of void in my life that I probably would not remarry.
What about you, Anika?
No, I won't. I will not remarry again. No.
And I make the unanimous. The three of us will never get married again.
Mm-hmm. Because you know, I love my spouse. You know, I love who I have.
Oh,
But you know, if the Lord take him home, I don't need nobody to replace him. You know, there's nobody to replace him with. You know,
yeah.
I have my affairs in order to where I don't need no help from somebody. Now, some people need help, need insurance, need to, you know,
need that financial support.
They have different needs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really based on you. But if you grieving and you can't stop, and you just, you know, you're no good for yourself, and you need to be with somebody, don't let nobody tell you when to date, when to remarry, when to come outside, because they're not there
to
deal with your pain. They're not there the whole year night. They're not there when you barely making it. They're not there when you thinking about suicide. They're not there when you can't stop thinking, you know, and your mind is about to burn out. So, you know, don't let nobody tell you what you should and shouldn't do. And nobody should tell you to remarry because you cute and you still look good and you still got do things on your time. Get counseling though.
Yeah.
Do you think age play a part in how quickly someone remarries?
Yes, it does. Especially for women. Older women, I think women that's over 50 is less likely to remarry. Right off anyway. But men, oh man, they're gonna replace you like a
because you know the quickest way
they gonna replace you.
Yeah, for men, the
Oh,
quickest way for
wow.
men to get over women is to get with another woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's
that's no
vice
secret.
versa.
Yeah, that's no secret.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
See, I have a comment here. So Andrew says,
Got
I
a
think
whole
we
book.
put the lemons here on an individual moving on forward. That's just someone's opinion and are not facts. It's up to the individual.
Absolutely.
If they find someone after their spouse dies, I rather want them to marry to avoid committing fornication.
Yeah. That's a good reason to marry.
That's
an absolutely
That's a preacher
great
kid
reason
answer
to
right
marry,
there,
baby. Yes, you know, you don't want to burn the hell.
Right?
You don't want to live in hell, then die and go to hell.
Boy.
That's messed up.
Mm.
But you know, listen,
parts
guys,
of hell.
I've had different people that marry. My aunt, she just told me that from her mouth, she said God gave me a good husband. She never worked. She had 5 kids, and he took their care of her. He loved his wife. He loved her. And when she said nobody could step close to the shoes, I don't need nobody. She said, you know why? Because my husband left me in a position I don't need nobody to help me.
Mm-hmm.
And when he worked, he said, I want to make sure that when I'm gone, you and my children take care. Now they were well grown, and she was an older lady, but his pension took care of her. She said, my husband's still taking care of me from the grave. And so when you got bragging right like that, get married for what?
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
And mess
I
it
got
up.
everything I need.
Yeah, I got 5 kids. I did enough in my life.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I don't what I'm married for. What am I remarried for? Now I can focus on them.
Well, let's add to it a little more. Let's talk about who's off limits.
That's right. Who's off limits? Listen, I'm telling you
since you
something right
dead,
now.
how you gonna know it?
Any of my friends come trying to give my husband a piece of pie and stuff like that when I die.
I think the delegation needs to
I'm gonna walk down from heaven.
You gonna walk down from heaven.
And I'm gonna slap.
Oh man, don't jeopardize your soul, Tim. Let it happen. Just let it happen.
Let them go have
Yeah, go let them have it.
Okay.
I feel like, obviously, family, close friends, and all of that. But again, if we're gone, we definitely wouldn't know. But I do know, like, the type of people that I have in my family and my close friend circle. If somebody was to try that, they would have my back.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you do that? Like, that is... Yeah, like if you my cousin trying to date my husband and I'm gone, like my village gon' like not let you have peace about that. Cause you shouldn't have peace about that. All the men in the world, why you got to come after
because he was
mine?
a good man to you.
That means that person
man.
That means she was looking at him while he was here.
Yeah,
You can't tell all your business.
None of your business.
You know what I mean.
Don't tell none of it.
You know what we say? You know what you mean, a nigga?
What you mean, a nigga?
He said, don't tell all your business.
The delegation want to know what you mean.
You know. That's all we're going to do.
That you know.
They got some people allowing niggas to say bad things about them all the time to make sure people don't want them. And they be lying. But
that's crazy.
My thing is, it said, I say hello to Susan and Gerald on here. And Susan said, I don't want to ever get married with an exclamation mark.
Oh, Lord.
Boy, she is done.
She never been married. Listen, Sue, if God bless you with the right one, maybe. I know a lot of women, a lot of people out there saying that women over 40 are done. And that's not true. I think women over 40 kind of like happy with what they got going on.
I'm just getting started.
I mean, why they say that they done? Because they
done.
They're not done.
Yeah, like on social media, like women are over 40, they washed up, they done. Well, Tiffany ain't washed up.
No, man.
Baby, I'm just getting started. Okay?
But the 40-year-olds are looking better than the 20-year-olds.
Yeah, because
and the 30-year-olds.
And Andrew says it's easy to say we won't remarry when our spouse is still living. That is true.
Yeah.
Better not say it.
What Debbie say that's nasty Tiff? Which Tiff she talking about?
Both of y'all.
Maybe, yeah. Probably
Any,
both
meeny,
of
miny,
them. Right,
moe.
Who said that?
Debbie.
Who's Debbie?
My cousin. Talking
to you.
But that's what did I say? That's nasty.
And Andrew said my best friend's husband is off limits.
Her best friend husband?
Is off limits. What about your late spouse siblings?
Family is off limits.
Family is off limits.
Family, close friends are off limits.
You do know, but you know sometimes
the probability.
Yeah, the probability that something will happen because they always come together to console each other. Then They always talking about it just happened, but it doesn't just happen. Sex don't just happen.
Them feelings been developing.
Yeah, but yeah. What do you say about that?
But you got to think about people been sitting there watching you, especially if you live the soft life and you've been taken care of. They got some people like, ooh, what she did, God, I don't have. And they sit and they've been wanting it all along. And when you gone, they just get themselves in the position, to do it. That's just like divorce too. Even if we divorce, it's just like death. If I divorce a man, I don't want you dating him neither. If you're in my family.
Yeah, I just feel like it's too many other people out here. It's too many people out here.
For real.
Like, for you to just have your eyes set on him.
Yeah.
Too many other people out here. The answer is no.
And I'm going to tell you men something. I'm going to drop this letter in your mailbox. Whether y'all break up, divorce, or die, y'all friends is shooting at y'all women.
Sure is.
At their friends. At your woman. That's what they do.
Even while you're alive, behind your back.
While you're alive, they still.
What about somebody?
I'm going to tell somebody do it to me.
What about somebody that your late spouse disliked?
Oh,
well, then that's more reason for them to get with
them. So I mean, why would they? Wait a minute. If they disliked them, why would they get with them in the first place? You saying if I was to die and like somebody,
the person
they disliked me,
yeah,
and so now they want to date my husband or marry my husband,
yeah,
right,
yeah. That's just wrong.
That's petty.
That's just wrong.
That's petty, but people have done that.
That's wrong, and it's a special place in hell for y'all.
Not a special place.
And some people just want to marry you just to help spend the insurance money, so don't get caught up. You all depressed and being bought them a car and all that stuff. They just trying to get you while you down. So that's another thing too, so you can be able to think clearly. You know, so don't think. You too. Sometimes after something like that, death, you are too weak to fight any more battles, and you really don't want to. So therefore, you do need to take a little time. And counseling is always a thing, so you can see where you're at, how to deal with the grieving process. And it is a process. And once my personal thing, go through the grieving process, anger, acceptance, all the different parts of grieving, and then you can, properly be there for somebody else.
And LaKenya said, as soon as my dad passed away, his friends definitely tried to talk to my mom. She turned them down. That's just wrong.
It's wrong.
Yeah.
Too many other people out here. Why are you going for that person?
So that means, were y'all truly my friend, or y'all was just hanging around me so y'all could get to my spouse?
They probably was peeping her out anyway. Craziness.
Andrew said, I want the insurance money.
Y'all change. I bet you do. Let me get some of the insurance money, buddy. Oh man, let me give a shout out to some people on this line right here, man. Deborah Lee, Dr. Angie, Derek McLeod, what's up? LaKenya, what's up? Mrs. Owens, who else? I'm calling out the people on Nika's
keep going, you got this.
Thread. Tamika Such a Lady Jones. I don't know if she's still on or not. I don't see Nika's sister Marcella.
She on that. She on that. My friend Angela Harris. My sister Marcella, and I think everybody else you got.
So I have a Marcella Walls, Donna Owens.
What up, Pops?
And I have let me see who else. Candace Joseph. Thank y'all for chiming in.
Thank y'all. So y'all go ahead and put in the comments, how do y'all feel? Who's off limits if your spouse died? And who's most likely to get to remarry or start dating real soon? The female or male. But last but not least, how long do you think it should take before you start dating after your spouse is dead?
I think the same answer we've been having across the board is really about the person. Yeah. Like I said, it may have taken my mama 7 years, but it don't mean it's gonna take you 7 years.
Well, let me ask this. Not dating, but how long should you wait just to have sex?
You really
put the dating aside.
You really need to wait on that.
Yeah,
y'all know my answer to that, so I'm gonna let y'all answer that.
This person is
yeah, we already know your answer,
so I'm gonna let y'all answer that.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't let nobody touch you like that, and nobody should be trying at that. But you know what? I know some women that remarry a lot, and that's some black widows because all their husbands keep dying.
Man,
this lady
getting insurance money.
Got 7 husbands that died. She keep remarrying.
It's something in her that's I don't know.
Well,
we call that a black widow.
That's her job.
Like,
It's a career.
It's a career.
Yeah, something in her is like, I don't know. That's strange.
Oh man,
Have you ever met somebody that I know?
Not that many.
that 2 or 3 husbands.
man, she need to be
What y'all think about
investigated.
that?
That's still like.
I think she
a
needs to be
lot.
investigated.
So your
So
husband
it's
keep
women
dying,
out
you
there
gotta
who
keep
just-
replacing.
It's women out there just keep getting married. It's a career for them, huh?
Yeah.
Well, some people can't get married, and then they got some women that's quick to divorce. Quick to divorce you. You know, one of the things you do wrong, they do. That's why they keep getting married because their standards are real high. And once they see a red flag, and then they gone.
Yeah, they trying to get half too, especially if you're rich.
I want half, Eddie.
DJ
You was just butt naked on the range a few years ago.
DJ says, I think it is age dependent. I think over 40 or 50 probably won't remarry soon. Some people just cannot be alone. That is so true, DJ.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people, I'm just talking about women right now, that just got to have somebody.
Mm-hmm. Because that defines them. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just,
Exactly.
and the only reason why I'm never single is because I'm just so beautiful and breathtaking, and people just won't leave me alone. Like,
Hey,
oh my God.
This is how Andrew gonna get her man.
I just about to say something too.
She's
That's
gonna
it.
fix that man some oxtails,
Uh-uh.
yams, greens, cornbread, and help him spin his money.
Well, that's what I just cooked for mine. I guess that's
Oh, man.
yesterday.
She got a plan.
You got a plan. You can do all that, huh?
Oh man, yes indeed.
So the family. So Susan said, I think it should take a while. I think you should have some kind of dignity and respect about yourself. Once your husband
And about your late spouse.
Well, once your husband or wife has passed, I don't think you should date or get married a week or 2, a month, a year right after a partner passed.
You said a year? So how long is
She
she
said-
supposed to wait?
You should marry a week or 2 months, a year. Guess you need to wait a year.
I don't.
You're right.
I
That's
don't
gonna be
think
a
it's
long
set
grieving
time. It
process.
just depends on the individual because
Mhm.
everybody's different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. That's what it really depends on the individual. You know.
So a lot of times people like to hang around the family because they
Mm-hmm.
can feel close to that person again. And I think when the family start discarding them, because that's a hard pill to swallow. But a lot of times the family start like, okay, it's over with now. Go on about your business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's I think that the family lets you know when it's time to move
I
on.
will say this though, because again, when my stepdaddy passed,
Mhm.
and then my granny, his mama passed. So my stepdaddy passed in 2015. My
Mhm.
granny, his mama passed in 2020.
Uh-huh.
Like, we still, like, you can't tell me, like, I still got cousins that I grew up with on that side. Like, that family is still our family.
Mhm.
Like, my stepdaddy's brothers still, hey sis, what's going on, sis? Hey niece, what's going on, niece? Like, they don't care that my stepdad's gone, that my granny's gone. Like, our closest connections to them are now gone.
Yeah.
They still check on me like I'm their blood niece, like my mama's their blood sister.
Okay.
They don't care. Like,
Mhm.
that is almost like that was never a factor.
Yeah.
And that's probably why she
Yeah.
hasn't remarried, because of that. She's still
She is seriously
Is-
dating someone now, though.
Okay.
But that person knows that they will always be family.
Okay.
He's gonna have to be okay
Okay.
with that.
Yeah.
okay.
They're not going anywhere. That's 30 plus years of
What
family.
about what y'all think about people when you do remarry? They jealous of your late husband or late wife?
I think that's dumb because I mean
Crazy.
there's no competition there.
yeah.
The person is dead, so
Let them rest in peace.
they're
Let him or her.
what are you jealous of? They're gone.
That,
like-
the fact that you got a pleasant memory of them.
And try to take all the pictures and stuff down. It's
Yeah.
crazy, huh?
So Debbie said the person should learn how to renew themselves. First process the
Mhm.
passing of their husband, and then relearn themselves on what they like, how they like it. Because more than likely, when they got married, they were young. Since they have an age and life is different. Since they have age, life is different.
Yeah.
And then people shouldn't try to marry a carbon copy of your ex-husband. My ex-wife did this, my ex-wife did that. No, I'm your new wife. The ex-wife cooked like a chef. and I'm gonna give you a TV dinner. We two different people. And so you'll have to let them go ahead and rest in peace, and then you move on with what you got.
Yeah.
And things change. Also often with people, and quit trying to make people be what you lost.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people go get people look just like them, same height, same color,
and you're not gonna ever get that person. That person is gone.
Like Kanye did with Kim is not gone, but the wife he got now is like a carbon copy of her.
Lies you tell.
Yeah,
that lady like a white cat.
I said kind of.
Oh, okay.
He was trying to copy her.
I would put up more with the other girl with the bald head.
Which one? Amber Rose?
Yeah.
She just ain't as thick.
Yeah.
Amber Rose, boy. Amber Rose kind of thick. Let me get the delegation out of this. Stay back.
And then y'all family members too. Y'all quit being so hard on people like that. You know, when a person do move on, y'all nose all frowned up and pissed off and mad. You know, y'all gotta be sympathetic and empathetic on the person that lost their loved one.
Yeah,
and vice versa. If they don't want to move on yet, don't be trying to bring all your friends all over there. Let them. If they'll let you know when they want and when they're ready to move.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's their life. They still gonna have to live their life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so don't come down on that particular person. Let that person live his life. If he or she needs some help, I'm pretty sure they will reach out. If they don't reach out, I'm pretty sure you should know the signs that they need the help. That's when you can step in. You know, but until then, just let them people live their life and get their grieve on.
Let them be happy.
Yeah, happy. Yeah, because that's all. The name of the game, guys, is to get yourself in a good position to move on. And moving on real quick, I don't think that's the answer. I think you should go through the grieving process, and get, like she said, get to know yourself. Let yourself be open for a new change, and not try to get a carbon copy of what you had. Now, if you like a man wealthy, then you can go and get another man wealthy. And I'm not talking about like that. But I'm just saying characteristics and mannerisms and stuff like that. Don't do that to nobody.
Right.
You have to love them for who they are.
Or don't do that to yourself.
Because you're going to be miserable trying to make them be who you lost. And that person's going to be who they are.
So what about, like going to visit, like if you was really loved, you married this man 50, 60 years, let's say 50 years. Do you think your new husband or wife should have a problem with you going to the cemetery to put roses and stuff like that?
No.
No, indeed.
You don't think so? Why?
None of their business.
To me, that person, just like you had a life before I came in your life, I had a life. He was here before you. So, yeah, I moved on and I'm now with you. But that does not mean that I no longer love that person, that I don't cherish what I used to have. That's not interfering with what I currently have. Now, me personally, though, I'm not the type to like to go to the gravesite anyway, because I feel like I'm talking to a bunch of dirt. Your soul is with Jesus. If you were a believer, your soul is with Jesus. So if I want to talk to you, I could talk to you in my house. I could talk to you while I'm driving, while I'm walking. I ain't got to go to the grave to talk to your remains, because that's what I'm talking to. But if that's something that I like to do, I feel like I should be able to do that. And that has no bearing on what we currently have. That's what's before you.
Yeah. And that's a long time to just bury the hatchet.
Yeah.
And you should know that when you get into that relationship, that person has been with that person a very, very long time.
Right.
And that is like a family member almost.
And as a matter of fact, I would be the type to go, if that's what you like to do, I'll go with you to be support, to let you know, hey, I understand that was your past. I'm your present and your future.
We can do this together. Huh?
That has no bearing on what we have. So I'm gonna support you if this is something that you feel like you need to do. I'm gonna be there with you. I would want to be there with you, because I don't want that part of your life. I don't want to feel like I don't have that's something that you're keeping away from me.
Yeah.
I want to be involved.
Right.
I've seen married women that had married after they lost a spouse, and and cry with their husband and be just feel the pain and sympathize with the pain, and then they are growing together. Then someday the pain will go away, but and that's one of the things when you marry somebody that just lost somebody, you got to go through that process with them, and you can't be telling them, listen, keep going, I'm here now. You can't do that. So just stay by if you can't be a sympathetic person to that person and understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should just be their friend.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah. Don't get in a relationship with that person.
Right.
Just stay out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's gonna end up bad for both
Very
of them.
bad. Very bad. Especially when you say something bad about the lady that they've been with.
Right.
And it's not like they died. It's not like they divorced. They died. So they was
That's
loving
a
that
difference.
person. They never stopped. And they never will
They
stop.
never will, yeah.
They just respect that they're gone. So you have to respect it too. What y'all would let the church say amen?
Amen.
Amen.
But listen, y'all, it's 8:00. Well, we got one more comment coming in. It says, Susan, she said, the Bible says a wife or a husband that passes away that did not have a son, the wife is supposed to marry his brother in order to be taken care of, to continue to be taken. Now, that's way back in BC.
That's Old Testament.
So what book was that? Genesis?
That's the Old Testament. We're not under the Old Testament.
We live under the new law. We live under the new law right now. But if you want to marry his brother, go ahead.
To each his own. Keep it in the family.
We'll see how that works in 2025 and
I
moving forward.
guarantee you, it ain't gonna be no good rough. It's gonna be a rough road.
Oh man, don't go to the reunions. Family reunions.
Women. I done seen women that marry brothers and cousins.
Come to the reunions
like in the country. They
yeah.
down in the country all the time.
Oh yeah,
So that's the old law, Susan. We up under the new law.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, because that'll put a strain on the family ties.
That just means you want to marry his brother all alone.
Right, and you gonna use that as an excuse.
Man, for real.
You're like, fool, why I meet you first?
Yeah. Married the wrong brother.
You done married Hubert ass. You should have married Dale. So it's 2 minutes after 8, guys.
Oh man.
So listen up, y'all. So if y'all don't get nothing else from this show, just understand that it varies per person, and just make sure that if and whenever you decide to move on, that you're actually ready and that you're not doing it just to do something. Make sure that you're emotionally ready, that you have made peace with yourself, and that you are able to move on and wholeheartedly love this next person.
Absolutely.
Yes, and also remember, if you have not done so, please go out and get life insurance and work on your will
and trust.
And trust funds.
Yeah, that's very important.
Well,
although we do love the fish, at the fish fry.
Keep the fish fry going.
But the if you don't make enough money, then Pookie got to go in a wooden box.
That's it.
And we don't want that.
No.
You don't want that. Okay.
All right.
Okay, we love y'all. Until next time, smile while you still got teeth.
Peace.
Bye.
Peace out.